So let me read this. This is a section. It's the 86th page into the book. So there's not kind of obviously an entire narrative on what happened to us. It's called Time to Shut Up. It's almost as if I had to unplug a hard drive. I've been programmed to respond to anything anti-gun with reasons, facts, and an attempted debate towards an understanding that while you may not like them, I have every right to have them. I know the stats that take the Second Amendment into the argument in a way that is unquestionable, going back to when our forefathers separated from the King of England, to the USA. I have the stats from around the globe historically as to what happens when a dictator disarms the public, from Mao to Stalin, Hitler, and beyond. Once the free man cannot defend himself against the state, he loses. These are not little numbers. We're talking about genocide, the losses of human life in the millions. I'll touch on this a bit in part 3 of this book. I've watched many of the more well-known mass shootings that have occurred in the past 10 years and have come to the conclusion that I'm personally never going to be the willing victim in the face of evil. So I carry a gun everywhere, and I'm prepared when I leave my home. I'm constantly getting the training I need. And I've also become firm in my conviction that it's up to us as individuals to protect ourselves and our families. And I've noticed that almost all of these events have common elements that were starting to show themselves here in Florida. Inside my head, I wanted to stand on the corner and make sure everyone that did not have the real information got it. The talk around town was going towards the anti-gun narrative quickly and hard here. But it was not the time and definitely not the place. I had to shut up. I had to wait and figure out what my role would be in all this. But I knew that my rules for putting up YouTube videos applied here as well. Nothing to embarrass the girls. That meant that for now and maybe forever, my role as Tack Daddy, the 2A advocate, and the mouthpiece of Gun News Weekly was over. It had to be. This does not mean that I have changed in what I believe. It means that it means that how I present it to the world has to change. I have to respect the people and the emotions of where I live. Here's the perfect example to help better illustrate what I'm saying here. I go to Starbucks and grab coffee daily, and one for Katie on her days off and weekends. Say what you will, but that's good coffee, damn it. Now, I need to explain to you that the Westside Parkland Starbucks scene is a little different. I'm sure you can picture the spot where the rich folks meet up for a variety of clubs. Saturday and Sundays are notorious for packed parking lots with runners, bikers, the Lance Armstrong wannabe kind, not the Hells Angels kind, or the Broward Corvette Club. They take over. They're inside, outside. There can literally be 50 to 100 people sweating after a run, enjoying an iced latte or a caramel macchiato. Then imagine the Tack Daddy probably walking in to grab his to-go order. How people don't use that app is beyond me. With one of 100 T-shirts that advertise Lanzang Tactical Life, or with a grunt style shirt that has an AK-47 and it says Defend Freedom across the front, or any other obviously pro-gun gear. Up until February 14th, that was pretty much my MO. I was a proud patriot expressing my right to express myself and always supporting 2A while carrying a gun to protect myself and anyone else that I may find in danger. I got an occasional comment from another patron who noticed a logo that they support, and even a few people have stopped me and mentioned, "Hey, I know you. I watch your videos, bro." It's true. Internet YouTube guys can actually get noticed in public. It's rare, but it has indeed happened more than once over the years, and right there at that Starbucks. Regardless, this town didn't need to hear about the rights that I have to own my guns right now. It was collectively reeling in pain and needed to heal. While I usually don't give a rip about what I'm wearing or who sees it or who cares, wearing a gun T-shirt with the silhouette of an AR-15 in Parkland did not seem right to me after the shooting. Not because I don't have the right to, because it's not the right thing to do right now. I imagine an average student from MSD that was a month removed from seeing a classmate get shot or otherwise, or having to deal with the new reality in Parkland, out and about trying to get some sort of normalcy back in their lives. They happen to be having a good day for once, not dwelling on a detail that they can't get out of their head. Finally, a day of respite from the agony of the past month. And some asshole is proudly showing his 2A support at the Starbucks with his "From my cold, dead hands." I will just not be that guy. So there you go.
I can't wait to read it cover to cover.